We're out here after work, like always. About 3 o'clock in the morning. But we're about to start taking out the center console and getting ready to put the stereo in, because I got a cheap stereo for it, because, you know, I want to listen to music. I got to keep it kind of down because my neighbors live like right on the other side of that wall. But start taking this out, and I will get back to you guys when it's light out. It's not gonna look like it, but I've gotten a lot done. It's starting to be daylight, so I got this whole thing put back together and totally cleaned up. Turned out pretty good for being a stock part. All this is taken apart. I've got my wire harness all done. It works on the radio. I've got to clean out all this shit and then clean the center console and then throw all that back in. I'm still unsure right now what I'm going to do with this piece, because I've got two pieces and one's basically good, one's bad, one's bad, one's good. They're both bad and good at the same time. So yeah, this is kind of blah right now. But here's the old head unit, new head unit, all the old shit I took out. These visors are disgusting. Found another fork, always good. The shift boot's destroyed. And then I took that insulation out from around the shifter. And I'm gonna have to replace that rubber boot before I put this back in. So let's go ahead and get the head unit all hooked back in and show you guys that that works on all the speakers, and then hopefully I can go to AutoZone and get a couple parts so I can put this all back together today. But we will see. But just zoomed in on this and that, all cleaned up and done. Damn, it looks good. Everything else looks like shit, but I'll get back to you guys in a minute. Okay. We're starting to make some progress. Everything's in and cleaner than it probably has been since about a year after this guy bought this thing, because this was fucking filthy. Like, everything up in there is basically cleaned out. I mean, it just had like maybe a pound of cigarette ash, and I found a French fry in here. I found 2 or 3 forks, all sorts of weird stuff. But this is in and it works. Let me show you. Oh my God, I hate that buzzer. I'm totally getting rid of that. Boom, comes on. Okay, so those work. All the speakers work, head unit works, everything. Sorry about my finger, but everything's good. It's in. Now, what I decided to do with this piece actually turned out really good. I had one piece that had all the brackets busted off, but this part was good. But this is the original one, and it had all the original brackets that were still good, but the centerpiece was broken out. So I basically cut this to fit the other one. It actually fits snug if I had 2 hands. I'll just mock it in there real quick. All right, so now it's a complete piece. It looks pretty good. What I'm gonna do is take a soldering gun to the back of this and melt that plastic back together. And then what I'm gonna do is try to sand that down a little bit and see if I can hide it in any way, but I'm pretty sure I'll be able to. So I'll just kind of update you guys where I was at. Gonna have to run to the auto parts store, and they're pretty sure they have that rubber boot I need. And I'm gonna go ahead and get a new actual shifter cover, and then I'm gonna get a new shifter knob, because this thing looks like it has hepatitis. So apparently this is a expensive knob if it was nice. So we're gonna hang it on the wall. But that's where I'm at. I'll get back to you guys hopefully when that piece is finalized. We'll see. Like I just got done saying, I had 2 of these, couple parts were good on each one. What I kind of just did kind of amazed myself in a way. There's 2 mounting spots on the bottom of this. 1, 2. One of them was broken off inside of my dash. And I was thinking in my head, why couldn't I just melt the plastic back together? This one wasn't broken. This one was snapped in half, and I was able to fix it with a soldering gun, and it's actually really strong now. So I just fixed my whole entire cluster dome thing, and if you get, I mean, from right here it looks like a complete piece, almost brand new. Get real close up on it. Let's see if I can get some light. I very slowly just melted it back together. It's dirty, don't mind that, I'm about to clean that off. So yeah, I was able to save this, save some more money, and now I'm gonna clean this up and put it all back in there. The only thing left out of the parts pile for the interior is these 2 vents. I'm gonna be popping the other ones out and like cleaning the insides of them because they're pretty disgusting. And I got a power washer now, so it shouldn't be too hard. Those are still out. Disconnected that like stupid speaker in the middle of the 2 seats. It didn't work, but got a lot done. Here we go. Oh, it looks like a Miata now. I'm actually really happy how this turned out, how quick it did too. Because not even 2 weeks ago, this thing had been abandoned for 2 years and was disgusting. I mean, disgusting. Everything. That's what mostly took me most of my time this morning, was just really, I was cleaning the front and back of everything that I took apart. So it's just a lot of work. But just look at it like this. Don't look at this seat, or that shift knob. And yeah, it's looking really good. All these pieces cleaned up really good. You can barely even tell that I melted that back together. It's fine for right now, that doesn't bother me. All this went together really nicely, all fits real good. The center console's all nice and cleaned up on the inside and outside. Even the light in the ashtray works, so that's pretty cool. All the buttons have been detailed cleaned. I mean, it used to be really bad. Up here's been detail cleaned. And now all I'm waiting on the interior right now is I have the seats ordered with the brackets, so those will be coming in. That'll be done. And then I gotta find a shift knob that I like. I didn't see any that I wanted, so yeah. And then the boot was all messed up, so I went and picked up a $10 one and actually cut it and then made it fit the factory piece on the bottom here. So I mean, first, second, third, fourth, fifth, reverse. Feels real nice, and it's a lot quieter too. So yeah, we got a lot done on the interior today after work. It's starting to look really good. So next video of this Miata will be the 2 seats, shift knob, cleaning out the vents, and probably moving on stuff to the engine bay. So that is going to be it for this Miata update. It's really come a long way in just a couple of weeks from it sitting on the side of some dude's house for almost 2 years. You can still see the lines on the windows from where the windows were cracked for 2 years. So it's really starting to clean up nice. But look at it. So fresh. But like I said for the 3rd time, it's gonna be it on this Miata update. Stay tuned for more Miata shit. And I still have to get you guys up to date on my Harley, what I've done with my Harley. And I gotta get you guys up to date on that thing. I haven't even showed that on my channel at all. Neither has the bike. So stay tuned guys, a bunch of other wrenching and shenanigans going on. Thanks for watching.